uniforms, as the Packers will be going left to right across your radio dial. Valley City in the home whites with the powder blue trim, powder blue numbers front and back, navy blue numbers across the front. As Valley City will be going right to left on your radio dial once this game gets underway. They're announcing the starting lineups on the court, so we will give them to you once more. Gave them to you in the pregame show, but we had a doubleheader, so we'll give them to you once again. Starting lineups first for the West Fargo team. It's going to be Parker Nelson, Nick Carlson, Brett Limke, Carson Hagerly, and Fode Sharif. For the Highliners, they're starting off with the three seniors, Tucker Orner, Andrew Bernston, Adam Bitts, and then it's Cal Burchell and Zach Sikora. So the three seniors honored before the game here. It was senior/parents night. Always a nice tradition in high school collegiate sports as well. So both teams in their huddles before things get going. Highliners just trying to get that first win on the season. Coach Alex Quist has put in a lot of time, takes a lot of pride in this team. Hopefully they can get the win here tonight. So now everybody making some noise as the two combatants, it's going to be Carson Hagerly and Burchell on the opening tip, and it's won back by West Fargo, and we are underway. As now Parker Nelson has it on the left side, that gives this pass over for Hagerly. Hagerly now sends a pass to Limke. Limke back to Nelson, who quickly gets it and sends it back over. Here's a three on the right side. That one in front of the rim. That one's no good. Rebound batted around. It's going to be picked up by Sharif. He turns around, puts that one up for two. Fode Sharif with the offensive board and the putback, 2-0 in favor of the Packers here on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard as we're 32 seconds into this matchup. Adam Bitts has it. Bitts pressured hard by Nelson, and Sharif's going to come away with the steal. He will trot and lay it up with the right hand for two. Just like that, Fode Sharif has the game's first 4 points. Packers up by 4. Not even a minute old into the game, and Bitts runs it up the court. That one's going to be poked away. Trying to keep it in bounds is the Packers, as Brett Limke is the one that poked the ball free, but a little too much on that one as it goes out of play. Highliners will get the ball here. Bernston throws it into Adam Bitts in his own end. Adam Bitts has it, and that one's going to be stolen by Nelson. Parker Nelson drives, puts it up, off glass, and the foul. What a play by Parker Nelson. Adam Bitts had nothing else to do but to foul him. Nelson hits the deck as he goes off glass. For the moment, it's 6-0. Free throw to make it a 3-point play is completed from Parker Nelson, and just like that, it's a 7-0 run to open up the ball game for the West Fargo Packers here. Game is only a minute 10 old. Bitts trots it up the court. Over that center court line, pressured once again by Parker Nelson. Toss this one to Cal Burchell. Burchell had to jump high to get it, but he does. Now gives it back for Adam Bitts. And now I believe it's going to be a loose ball foul. It's going to be on Carson Hagerly. That's his first of West Fargo. So the Highliners inbound this one underneath the Packer basket. Sikora has it, trying to back his man down. Now he sends a pass out to Adam Bitts. Bitts right in front of that West Fargo bench on that right side. Bitts with the left-hand dribble, switches to the right. Sends a pass now for Sikora. It's batted out of play. I believe it's going to be Highliners' ball. And it is, as Bitts finally gets word from the official. Bitts to inbound it, 18 left on the shot clock. Bernston gets it. His three-pointer, that's no good. Rebound will go into the hands of Nick Carlson. Now for Sharif, sends it back to Carlson. Carlson on the right side, stutter step. Sends a pass now for Limke, back to Carlson. Carlson for Limke. Limke going with the long sleeves underneath the uniform here tonight, as well as Sharif. Now a pass over for Nelson. Finds Sharif. Sharif down low for Carlson. Carlson puts it up. That one bats around, no good. Rebound for Bernston. As now getting that one real quick is Tucker Orner before it goes out of play. Gives it to Bitts. Bitts immediately double-teamed, and not sure what the ref's calling. I think he's going to call a foul. It is. It's going to be on Limke. That's his first. So 7-0 your score in favor of West Fargo. 15:50 left in the ball. In the first half on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. This one's going to be tossed in, and another foul will be called on West Fargo. Parker Nelson picking up his first foul. Adam Bitts to inbound this one. Finds Bernston. It's going to be batted out of play, so we'll do it all over again. Highliners ball. So Highliners have it. Putting that one up was Bernston, no good. Rebound to Nick Carlson. That's his second rebound. Now sending this one to Carlson for Sharif. Sharif over for Nelson. His three-point attempt is bang on. And Parker Nelson makes it a 10-0 run to open up the ball game. And Coach Quist will call a timeout. 15:28 left to go here in the first half. 10-0 your score in favor of West Fargo. We'll be back at 30 right here on KOVC.
The keys to the game are brought to you by RE/MAX Now of Valley City and Jamestown. Just as the keys to today's game offer growth, success, and opportunity for the future, so do the keys to your new property. Whether you're looking for the keys to your starter home, the keys to home where you raise your family, the keys to your business, or the keys to your lake home or retirement property, for every step of the way, RE/MAX Now of Valley City and Jamestown are here for you. Check out our website, findrealtynow.com, for pictures and virtual tours.
That timeout brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation. 15:28 left here in the first half. 10-0 your lead as that inbounds pass is stolen, and off glass for two is Nick Carlson. So now it's a 12-0 run to open up the ball game for the Packers on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Sikora leaves it for Adam Bitts. Bitts working on Nelson. Nelson pretty aggressive there with the defense for Sikora. Gives it to Burchell. Cal Burchell works on Sharif. Now gives it for Bitts. Bitts beyond the arc. He's got a good three-point shot. Here it is. That one off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound grabbed out of the air by West Fargo. Up to Sharif. Sharif on the right side. Spins. He'll go off glass. That one's no good. Rebound to Adam Bitts. Highliners down 12-0. Adam Bitts has it. And now he's going to be called for the palm ball. Aiden Jacobson will make his way into the game. 12-0 your score in favor of West Fargo here on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. 14.5 left to go in the first half. Sharif has it. Sends a pass now over to Limke on the right side. Gives it to Nelson. Nelson drives, kicks it out. Here's a three on the left side. That one off the back of the rim, no good. Burchell jumps up and grabs the rebound. As now Highliners give it to Jacobson. Now to Berntson. His three-pointer. That one's off the rim. No good. Sharif will grab the defensive board. Highliners trying to shoot a lot of threes. And now here's wide open layup for Nick Carlson. He'll connect. And just like that, it's now a 14-0 run to open up the game. Jacobson to Sikora. For Adam Bitts, he'll take a wide open three, left side, front rim, no good. Sharif once again, all over that rebound. So far the tough shooting night continues for Valley City. And then a three-pointer is bang on by Fode Sharif. He'll hit from deep. And it's now a 17-0 run to open up the ball game. Coach Quist will call another timeout. We'll be back at 30 right here on KOVC.
At Bank Forward, we understand ag. Hi, I'm Dan Donnelly, ag lender with Bank Forward in Valley City. Many of our employees have deep agricultural roots and understand firsthand the ups and downs of farming and ranching. When you talk to us about your ag operation, you can trust we understand your language and the current state of agriculture. Stop in today and let's discuss your ag operations needs. Standing with ag producers for over 90 years. It's simply the forward way. Bankforward.com, member FDIC.
Brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation. 13:37 left here in the first half. Highliners have a lot of work to do here in this one. Down 17-0 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Second timeout called here in the first 5 minutes of the ball game by Coach Quist. So Andrew Bernston will go underneath his own basket to inbound this one. Play is resumed. Aiden Jacobson has it. Number 21 trots over that center court line. Gives it to Bernston for Ari Bratrud. Kicks it out. Krewald had it. To Jacobson for Sikora. He'll pump fake the three. Sikora kicks it to Bernston. Bernston drives in the paint. That pass will be deflected out of play off of Caden Zepeda. Jacobson will go over to the referee to gather the ball. And he will inbound this one. That's going to be picked off and stolen by Carson Hegerly. Hegerly drives, but it's going to be poked from behind and out of bounds. Packers will keep possession. Coach Quist usually pretty calm. Showing a little bit of frustration, not the right word. But he knew this was a big game coming into it. Final regular season game. Limke has it on the right side. Sends a pass to nobody. He's going to find a wide open Jacobson. Jacobson with a breakaway. Swatted away from behind by Jaden Grepsrud. Excellent run back by Grepsrud, but believe they're going to call him for the foul. It is going to be a foul. Nonetheless, good hustle by number 23 of West Fargo, but Jacobson will go to the line. First free throw is good, and that's the first point of the night. Much to the delight of the Highliner faithful here. 17-1 is the lead. Jacobson, second free throw. Back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Nick Carlson. He's up to 3 rebounds. 17-1 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard in favor of the Packers. This one's passed over now to Caden Zepeda. Back to Limke. Limke with it. Shovels a pass now over for Grepsrud. Now for Hagerly. Limke has it, top of the key. Shot clock is down to 5 now for West Fargo. This one over to Zepeda. Limke has it. 2 seconds, 1 second, putting that one up. It goes in, but they're going to say no basket. Shot clock violation. Highliners trail by 16. They'll take any stop they can here. Jacobson has it, switches to the left-hand dribble. Krewald back to Jacobson. Krewald, the bounce pass to Sikora. Sikora goes to Bratrud in the paint, kicks it out to Bernston. Jacobson, he'll take a 3 on the right side. That one off the rim, no good. Rebound to Nick Carlson. He's up to 4 boards. And now they're going to call, I believe, a travel on Carlson, as he took too many steps before that long pass. Fode Sharif back into the game. Sharif up to 7 points here, as this pass is over to Sikora. His three-pointer, that goes in and out, and it's been that kind of night so far for this boys basketball team. Rebound for the Packers, and then it's another travel violation, this one on Caden Zepeda. Will Eggert will come into the game for Valley City. 11:54 remaining here in the first half. 17-1 your score in favor of the Packers on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Highliners have the last point so far in this game, and now a foul is going to be called on Zepeda. It was a 17-0 run to open up the game for the Packers. Coach Quist has already had to burn 2 timeouts. Bratrud gets the inbound pass. Kicks it out to Jacobson. Jacobson dribbles right hand, kicks this one over to Krewald. Back to Jacobson. Tosses down low for Bratrud, and it's going to be punch free by Sharif, but they're going to call a foul on Fode Sharif. That'll be his first. Already the 6th team foul here for the West Fargo Packers, as that shot is good from 3 for Zach Sikora. And the Highliners going on a bit of a run here. They're on a 4-0 run. 17-4 is your score on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Zepeda has it. Sends a pass now for Limke. Limke tripped up. That ball goes out of play. They're actually going to call a foul on Sikora. They're going to say that Sikora fouled Limke. That's what caused him to go to the ground. West Fargo inbounds this one. Zepeda has it over to Sharif. Sharif thought about a three. Now kicks this one over to Limke. Limke has it on the right side. Limke, he'll take the jumper. That one is good for two. Brett Limke makes it a 19-4 ball game in favor of the West Fargo Packers on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. 11 to go here in the first half. Bitts holds the ball high in the air. Over to Jacobson. Aiden Jacobson back across. Too much on that one. It's going to go into the first row of the stands here at the Hack. So it'll be Packers basketball. Caden Zepeda will inbound this one to Parker Nelson. Nelson wears number 0. Right-hand passes this one over to Grepsrud. Sharif now in possession over to Grepsrud. Back to Sharif. Sharif now sends a pass over to Hagerly. Nelson catches, dishes to Sharif. Sharif makes a nice move. Off glass, no good. Rebound batted around. Cal Burchell will come away with the board. Adam Bitts, right-hand dribble, sends a pass over to Jacobson. Jacobson across. That's where he'll find Carver Peterson. That one is going to be tossed too much over the head of the Highliner Jacobson. It's going to be a backcourt violation as Parker Nelson was running back to try to steal it. Fode Sharif will inbound this one. He gets it right back from Nelson. Sends it all the way the cross now for Zepeda. And now trying to go off glass, no good was Limke. Rebound by Fode was no good. So the Highliners turn it right back over. This one to Hagerly. Tries to make a behind-the-back pass. He tried to hit Fode Sharif in stride. He does not. Sharif gets it, finds Hagerly. He'll go off glass for two. Scores now 21-14 in favor of West Fargo. That ties their largest lead of the ball game. Valley City calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 right here on KOVC.
Brothers 3 has the area's widest variety of classic and new ice fishing tackle at the lowest prices to give you the edge this year. Before heading out onto the ice, stop in and get your live bait and tackle and fill your tank on the highest quality of gas and diesel. Brothers 3 is your owned and operated convenience store. As always, Brothers 3 has the lowest prices in town on everything from snacks and drinks to winter gear to propane and automotive supplies. Remember, it pays to shop at Brothers 3.
Timeout was brought to you by Mobility Plus. Rehabilitation, 9:45 is all that remains here in the first half. Scores 21-4 in favor of the Packers on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard here. The girls team for Valley City losing to the Packers earlier here tonight, 72-46 to close out their regular season. They're going to have a playing game this upcoming weekend. And so will the boys team. We just don't know who, what, where, when, or why. Check out newsdakota.com sometime tomorrow for the up-to-date latest. As this one's going to be tossed in now for Aiden Jacobson. Jacobson running up the court. That one's going to be deflected and caught by Carver Peterson. His pass will now be stolen by Fode Sharif. Sharif has an excellent game so far. Tried to do the finger roll. Could not get that one to go. Packers come away with it. Grepsrud. Now pass over to Nelson. Nelson. He'll find Hagerly. Sharif, 10-foot jump shot. That one rattles around and goes in. Sharif now up to 7 points in the ball game, 23-4 in favor of the West Fargo Packers. As Bitts in a double team, he's going to have to try to get rid of it quickly, and it's going to be a 10-second violation against Valley City. They could not get the ball over that center court stripe in time. Andrew Burnson will come back into the game for Valley City. 23-4 is the lead right now for the Packers. This one will be inbounded to Parker Nelson. Nelson kicks this one over now for Hagerly. Sharif gives it now for Zepeda. Back to Sharif. Trying to make a bounce pass. It's going to be kicked and stolen by Valley City. Eggert for Bernston. Bernston heads up play. Just turns around and chucks it off the left knee of Parker Nelson as they were battling right in front of that bench. And now the inbounds pass will find Burchell. He'll get it wide open off glass for two. Good heads-up play there for Valley City. Carlson catches, kicks this one out. Zepeda for Nelson. Nelson drives, kicks this one out. Here comes a three on the left side. That one clanks off, no good. Bitts will jump up and grab the board. Hegel shot that three, and then that was a missed layup for Valley City, and it's going to be another board for Nick Carlson. That's his fifth. Carlson for Fode Sharif. Kicks this one over for Nelson. Nelson's going to drive baseline, kicks it out. He was looking for Hagerly, and he's going to be fouled. Adam Bitts looks like he'll pick up his second. So 8-10 left here in the first half. Scores 23-6 in favor of West Fargo on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Aiden Jacobson back into the game for Valley City. Tucker Orner also back in as well. So West Fargo to inbound this one underneath the Valley City basket. As this one's going to be tossed into Nelson. Quickly over to Carlson. Now to Grepsrud. His three-pointer is good. Jaden Grepsrud from three. He'll extend the lead to 26-6. 20-point lead here for the Packers on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Sikora with it. Spins. Kicks it out to Jacobson. Finds Burchell. He'll take a three on the left side. That one off the rim, no good. Rebound will be gathered by Grepsrud. And now West Fargo starts. Grepsrud with the left hand off glass for two. 28-6 is the lead now. Burchell has it. Thought about a three. Starter steps. Kicks this one over for Jacobson. Jacobson corrals it. Bounce pass to Bernston. Bernston in the paint. Hook shot with the right hand. That one does not go. Grepsrud another board for the Packers. This one over for Nelson. Nelson drives in the paint. Open lane. Off glass for two. 30-6 is the lead. Sikora has it. Zach Sikora drives. He's going to spin. Momentum is going to cause him to travel. So 7:09 remaining here in the first half on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. It's 30-6 in favor of the West Fargo Packers. Final regular season game for the Highliners. Playing game coming up this weekend. That pass tipped and stolen by Tucker Orner. And then it's going to be stolen right back by the Packers. That's Nelson, but he threw that one back to a Highliner. Sikora has it. Sikora drives. He goes to put it up. Swatted away by Nick Carlson, but they're going to say it's a foul on Carlson. First foul on Carlson. Seventh team foul here for West Fargo. Sikora at the line. First free throw is good. So Zach Sikora spins the ball, places it on his left hip. Second free throw good as well. So Sikora 2 of 2 from the line. And then on the inbound, it's going to be another travel call against the Packers. So 30-8 is the lead for West Fargo on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Highliners get it right back. Kicks this one out. Sikora, he drives in the paint, spins. He'll find Bernston. He'll take a three on the left side. That one off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Nick Carlson. That's his sixth. Carlson with it. Goes in the paint. He's going to collide hard with a Highliner. It's going to be a charging foul on Nick Carlson. That's his second. So the Highliners trail by 22 here in the first half. Orner finds Burchell. Off glass for two. Highliners trail by 20 now. Nice job by Burchell to get open and hit that layup. Packers have it. Sending this one over to Limke on the left side. That's passed over to Grepsrud. Fode Sharif. He will find his open man, Carson Hegerly. He goes off glass for two. 32-10 is the lead now for the Packers on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Sikora, right before the arc, he'll stop his dribble, passes it around. Ball finds Jacobson. Jacobson for Sikora. Sikora's going to drive baseline. He pulls up, kicks this one out for Orner. Orner finds Burchell. Burchell fires the pass, a little too much on that one as goes through the hands of Andrew Bernston. It's going to be a turnover, and it's going to be Packer basketball. So here comes Fode Sharif, little Euro step move as does not go, but they're going to say that he was fouled. They're going to say it's on Andrew Bernston. So Fode Sharif will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw from number 30. Rattles around and goes through. Got to appreciate the confidence. And Fode Sharif trying to do that Euro step move here. Makes the score 32-11 for the moment. Henri Bratrud makes his way back into the game. Reese Krewald as well. Second free throw from number 30. He drills that one. Just like that, it's 34-10. Scoreboard took a moment to update here in Valley City. That one's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Sikora. It's going to be Packers ball. Packers have it. Sends it over to Nelson. Nelson finds Grepsrud in the corner. Finds Sharif kicking this one out to Limke. Limke's going to drive. Kicks this one out for Nelson. Grepsrud, he'll take the 3. That one is good. Jaden Grepsrud from 3-point range. And that pass is going to be a flip-flop on Valley City. So it's 37-10. West Fargo up big here late in the first half. 5:17 to go on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Packers will get the ball back after the turnover. Bratrud needs a moment just to tie his basketball shoe. And we are back underway. This one's kicked out now for Limke. And now it's going to be a 3-second violation on the Packers, so the Highlanders will get the stop. Sikora inbounds this one, and it's immediately going to be pressured by Fode Sharif on Tucker Orner. Sharif will pick up his second foul. Already the 9th foul here by the Packers in the first half. They do play aggressive, but they take a lot of fouls. So Tucker Orner at the line for the first time this evening. Referee will bounce the ball to Tucker. Bounces it a couple of times. One-handed free throw goes through. Tucker Orner bounces the ball a couple of times. Holds the ball up with his right hand and just shoots it with just the right hand. That left hand does not go up at all. Second free throw off the back of the rim, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Carson Hagerly. That's his first. So Orner goes 1 of 2. Limke has it. He's going baseline. Kicks this one over. Nelson now has it. Back to Grepsrud. Nelson on the right side. He's going to drive. Makes a nice little shifty move. High off glass and in for 2. Parker Nelson continuing to have a solid first half for the Packers, extending that lead to 39-11 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard as the clock ticks towards 4.5 left here in the first half. This one's passed over now for Sikora. Sikora has that ball poked free, but he gets it back, goes high off glass, no good. Bratrud comes away with the offensive board, but then just gives this one away. So the Packers, Limke finds Carlson. Back to Limke. Limke drives, puts up the floater right to right hand, and that is good. So it's 41-11. That's the lead here for the Packers. Ball's pass to Bratrud. Bratrud looks to make a pass. He'll give this one to Krewald. Back to Bratrud beyond the arc. He just hands this one off to Reese Krewald. Number 5 dribbles with the left hand. Sends a pass now over to Jacobson. Jacobson back to Krewald. Shot clock at 9 for Valley City. Down low for Bratrud. Kicks this one out. Tucker Orner. He'll take a 3. May have been deflected. Rolls in and out. No good. Packers come away with the ball. As trying to make a little move, but no good on the basket. For the travel was Carson Hagerly. Bernston comes back in the game for Valley City. Cal Burchell also coming back into the game for the Highliners. As that pass was lobbed up to Krewald, he was taken to the ground by Grepsrud. Foul is going to be called on number 23 of West Fargo. for Grepsrud. That'll be his second. That's the 10th team foul for the Packers here in the first half. If the Highlanders are going to make a huge comeback, might as well sink these free throws that they're giving you. Here's the first one. That is good from Reese Krewald. He's now 1 of 1 from the line tonight. 41-12 is the deficit that the Highlanders are facing. Second free throw from number 5 goes in as well. Got to start chipping away somewhere. 41-13 is the lead for West Fargo. 3:27 left here in the first half on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. This one's now tossed up for Grepsrud. Now back to the left side for Hagerly. Back for Grepsrud. Finds Carlson, kicks this one over. Limke fakes the 3. Now he'll step in. He'll take that deep 2. That one's no good. Rebounded by Bernston. Highlanders got to start somewhere on this comeback. Got to chip away, get some stops, get some buckets, get some stops. Will Eggert has it. That one's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to hit a Highliner last, and the Packers will take over with 2:49 left in the first half. 41-13 is your score in favor of West Fargo on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Brett Limke over that center court line. Dribbles with the left hand. He'll send a pass to the right side to Carson Hagerly. Now for Zepeda. Hagerly, he'll take a 3 on the left side. Back rim, no good. Rebound to Bernston. And he's going to get it and go in stride. And it's going to be stolen by West Fargo. And then the pass is going to be batted out of play. But the ball is stuck behind the basket or between the rim and the backboard. That was pretty cool. It's going to be Highliner basketball. I believe the referee's having a discussion for a moment. As I do think it is Highliner ball. I thought a West Fargo player deflected it last, and it is going to say Highliner ball. Burchell catches from Bitts. Bitts, little starter step, thought about a 3. Now he's going to pass to Will Eggert. Will Eggert gives it back to Adam Bitts. 18 on the shot clock for Valley City. Bitts puts up with the right hand. No good. Rebound to Carlson. That's his 7th already in the first half. And it's going to be a foul on Valley City. For Bernston, that's his 2nd foul. 5th for the team here for Valley City. So this one's tossed in. Clock ticking away here in the first half. Sent over now to Nick Carlson. And now he will give it to Hagerly. He'll jump and put up a floater with the right hand for 2. 43-13 is the lead. Burchell at 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Limke. Cal Burchell trying to bring his team back here. Here's a 3 from Fode Sharif. And he hits from distance. As the crowd staying quiet here in Valley City. As now Bitts carrying up the court. He's going to be fouled for an 11th team foul here for the Packers in the first half. Just incredible. It's going to be the 2nd foul on Brett Limke. I get all playing hard. First free throw from Bitts rattles around, no good. But at what point do you try not to foul and let teams back into ball games? Bitts will get the ball. Dribbles once, dribbles twice with the right hand. 2nd free throw is up. Rolls around, no good. So Bitts goes 0 of 2 from the line that time. Rebound for Carlson. Zepeda has it. Sends a pass over to Limke on the left side. We're 1:20 left in the first half. Zepeda bounce pass to Carlson. Kicks it back over. Zepeda, he'll take a 3 on the right side. Off the iron, no good. Rebound's going to be batted around. Fode Sharif comes away with it. Carlson gets it beyond the arc, sends a pass out to Limke. Fode Sharif just inside the arc, takes a step back. Dribbles, passes over to Zepeda. Now here's Limke back to Zepeda. 1 minute exactly remaining. Fode Sharif gets it. He'll take the jumper from the paint, in for 2. 48-13 is your lead in favor of the Packers on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. 45 seconds remain here in the first half. This is a bounce pass now as Carver Peterson shot. That's no good. Sharif comes away with the board. That's his fifth. Packers running up the court. Tossed over in the corner. Carlson will chuck up a three. That one's off the rim. No good. Carver Peterson comes away with the rebound. Believe it's going to be another foul on the Packers. If it is, it's their 12th, and it is. It's just incredible. 35-point lead, and you still got all these fouls. It's pretty remarkable. Peterson at the line for Valley City. First free throw from number 25 is no good. Carver Peterson dribbles once, spins it in the left palm. Second free throw does go through. So Carver Peterson, one of two from the stripe, makes it a 48-14 ball game in favor of the Packers. Shot clock is turned off for the half. We get 22 to go. Lemke has it. Lemke dribbles, working on Adam Bitts. Lemke, little starter step move, and now the Packers coach with a 34-point lead. 14.8 seconds left is going to take a timeout. All right, then. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back at 30 right here on KOVC.
You need a building, and you need it now. Look into Winkler Structures, available at Smith Lumber Company in Valley City. From a quick build utility to bigger dome structures for cattle, machinery, or hay storage, Winkler Structures are designed for strength and security with their no-compromise fabric and high-strength structural steel. These buildings have stood the test of time for today's cost-conscious customer. Customize your Winkler structure at Smith Lumber Company, East Main, Valley City. Call 845-2135.
That timeout brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation. 14.5 seconds left here in the first half. 48-14 is the lead for West Fargo on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Something had to have been said, because when West Fargo, the head coach, called the timeout, he looked right over at the Valley City bench. Not sure if there was a little gamesmanship there or what. But nonetheless, we're back underway. Zapata has it. Sends a pass back over to the left side. Lemke has it. Tosses it all the way across. Here's a three-pointer from Zapata on the right side. Hits off the iron. Rebound for Carver Peterson. And that will do it for the first half here in Valley City. And it's a big lead for the visitors, the Packers. They lead it by a score of 48-14 at the break. Obviously, it helps to start the game on a 17-0 run, and it is eerie quiet here at the Highliner Activity Center. We see a couple of the Valley City coaches, including Coach Alex Quist. They kind of walk by that West Fargo bench. Nobody really saying anything. Something had to have been said for that West Fargo coach. When he called the timeout with 14.5 seconds left, he looked right over at that Highliner bench. So that'll do it for the first half here at the Highliner Activity Center. We're going to step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll talk about the first half right here on KOVC.
Hey, you got agony of defeat? Check out the Dr. Comfort socks at Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, your community Health Mart pharmacy. Dr. Comfort socks have a gentle, non-binding top, airflow mesh on top of foot, and bamboo charcoal fiber padding on bottom. Great for year-round. Come in black or white, all kinds of sizes and 4 styles. And now through the end of the month, take 15% off. They're available at Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, downtown Valley City. Health Mart, taking time to listen and care.
Valley City State University.
This is Ben Sorby. At 5'9", we're number 10, Seth Reski. And at 5'6", number 11, Anthony Anderson. And at 5'5", sporting number 13, Peyton Elston. And at 5 foot, wears number 14, Jenna 6'2", wears number 22, Adam Compson. At 5'2", wears number 23, Jackson Horsager. And at 5'8", wears number 25, Aiden McComb. And at 6 foot, wears number 40, Kaiten Lemire. And at 6 foot, wears number 44, Kendra Bratton. And your student manager, Nick Lemire. The coaches, Jamie Smith and Sue Lloyd. Now remember, fans, the louder you cheer, the harder they play. Jackson Horsager in. It's time now for your split the pot. $130 at stake. Get your white tickets out. If you have the correct number, you come over here and grab the money out of my fingers. It is number 575290. 575290.
Sure, we'll all be rooting for them here. Coach Quist back on the bench. Kind of unusual. Usually he's got that smile going regardless. I haven't really seen him smile too many times here tonight. And we still got to try to figure out what happened with about 14 and a half seconds left in the first half. The West Fargo coach called a timeout with the huge 34-point lead, looked right over to the Highlanders bench as he did it. Not sure if something was said, but read the body language, something just seemed a little off, that's all. So we're going to step aside for another break. When we come back, second half action right here on KOVC.
You need a building, and you need it now. Look into Winkler Structures, available at Smith Lumber Company in Valley City. From a quick build utility to bigger dome structures for cattle, machinery, or hay storage, Winkler Structures are designed for strength and security with their no-compromise fabric and high-strength structural steel. These buildings have stood the test of time for today's cost-conscious customer. Customize your Winkler structure at Smith Lumber Company, East Main, Valley City. Call 845-2135. Hey, you got agony of defeat? Check out the Dr. Comfort socks at Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, your community Health Mart pharmacy. Dr. Comfort socks have a gentle, non-binding top, airflow mesh on top of foot, and bamboo charcoal fiber padding on bottom. Great for year-round. Come in black or white, all kinds of sizes and 4 styles. And now through the end of the month, take 15% off. They're available at Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, downtown Valley City. Health Mart, taking time to listen and care.
KOVC, you're listening to Highlanders basketball. The boys team trailed the West Fargo Packers here as the second half about to get underway. The score is currently 48-14 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. I'm Anthony Verasso with you as the second half about to get underway here at the Hack. Highlanders going to have a lot of work to do. Packers in the green road uniforms looking a lot like the Michigan State Spartans do. Highlanders in the home white uniforms, powder blue trim, powder blue numbers front and back. Letters in navy blue on the front. So Packers are ready to go. They're already on the court. Highlanders are still in their huddle. Now they've just sounded off the buzzer twice. As Highlanders now finally breaking their huddle. There's a lot of serious-looking faces here on all Highlander participants. As we're underway, Packers in possession. They'll go right to left across your radio dial here in the second half. Valley City will go left to right. Fode Sharif has it. He had a team-high 16 points in the first half. As now this one's worked to the top of the key for Nick Carlson. Carlson for Sharif. Sharif gives it to Limke. Limke drives, kicks this one out. Now over for Hagerly, back down low. Carlson over to Limke. Wide open three, right side. That one is good. Brett Limke connects from three. Extend the lead to 51-14 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard in favor of West Fargo. This one's going to be tossed over for Tucker Orner. Orner has it, working in front of his own bench. Gives it to Sikora. Zach Sikora. Bounce pass that will not connect to Birchall. It's going to be taken away by Sharif. That high pass tipped out of play off of Adam Bitts. So it'll remain Packer basketball. 17:07 remaining here in the ball game. Carlson has it. Little stutter step. Gives it over to Limke. Limke working on Sikora. Gives this one now for Nelson. Nelson for Limke, who points to buy some space. Or for Sharif, kicks this one back out. Nelson has it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Hagerly gets it, goes off glass for two. Carson Hagerly makes it 53-14 in favor of the Packers on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. 16.5 left to go in the second half. This one's high in the air, caught by the right hand of Bernston. Bernston for Birchall, over to Tucker Orner. Warner has it, spins, has that ball stolen by Hagerly. Here comes Hagerly up the court, right to left hand dribble. Has it in the right hand is number 21. Now he'll jump and send a pass to Limke. Limke catches, trying to find someone to pass to, gives it right back. Now Carlson has it. Carlson back to Limke. And now they're going to call, I believe, a 3-second violation on the Packers. So the Highlanders get a stop here with 16 minutes to go. They trail 53-14 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard here in their final regular season game. They'll have a playing game over the weekend. Tossed around, caught by Burchell. Gives it Tucker Orner. He'll take a three. That one off the rim, no good. Rebound for Limke. So Tucker Orner now 0 of 2 from three-point range here tonight. Limke leaves this one for Nelson. Nelson sends a pass over. Hagerly, his three-pointer. That one is good. So Carson Hagerly, fourth time's the charm. He hits from three. Now 56-14 is the score on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Sikora has it, kicks this one out. Burchell, he'll take a three. That one is good for Cal Burchell. As now Nelson gets it, his jumper's no good. Sikora will grab that rebound for Valley City. That's the first miss from the floor tonight for Parker Nelson. Burchell has it, it's poked away and taken by Fode Sharif. He will find Nick Carlson, who will slam dunk that one in with emphasis to go up 58-17 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Kind of putting an exclamation point on this one. As now that three-pointer's tipped up in the air. And now here comes the high pass, finds Sharif. He will reverse layup off glass for two. Beautiful move by Fode Sharif. Up to 18 points. And now it's going to be a timeout, I believe called by West Fargo. 14:37 left in the ballgame, 60-17. Packers in the lead. We'll be back at 30 right here on KOVC.
Valley City State University, it's an exciting time as we experience enrollment growth. Support of the VCSU V500 Scholarship Program is making a difference, now more than ever. This is Al LaFave, president of VCSU. This rich tradition of V500 is as much a part of our future as it is our past. Involvement in this program helps students succeed at VCSU. Please consider joining us with a membership today and keep VCSU moving forward. Visit give.vcsu.edu today to make a difference.
That timeout brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation. 14:37 left here in the second half. The score is 60-17 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard in favor of the West Fargo Packers. So the girls team lost to West Fargo earlier here, 72-46. The boys team were hoping to get some revenge and also get that first win of the season. It's going to be tough, running out of time. So both teams make their way back onto the court. We're live here at the Highliner Activity Center on this Thursday night. Thank you so much for joining us. As this one's inbounded to Sikora. Sikora with it. Sends it pass to Adam Bitts. Bitts working on Parker Nelson. Those two had some good physical battles in the first half. And now it's going to be a foul on Parker Nelson. That'll be his second. 12 fouls in the first half on the Packers. That's just pretty incredible. A team that could score so easily puts up so many fouls. Bernston to inbound it. One of the seniors honored here tonight before the game on Senior and Parents Night. Gives it to another fellow senior, Adam Bitts. Bitts has it, working again on Nelson. Sends it past to Burchell. Burchell, he will drive a little too much on the dribble. It's poke free, but over to Bernston. Bernston drives baseline, and he's going to be fouled by Zepeda. That'll be the second foul on Zepeda. Jamestown hockey update. The boys team lost a close one today, 3-2 to West Fargo Cheyenne. They'll be in action tomorrow at 11 a.m. Catch the call over on 103.1 The Raven. Yours truly will be on the call for that one. And the girls Jamestown team, they lost tonight to Bismarck 6-3. They're going to play tomorrow evening at about 5 p.m. over in Fargo. Catch all Jamestown hockey over on 103.1 The Raven. Packers have it. Fode Sharif. Nelson now. Nelson's going to drive in the paint. Kicks this one out. Nick Carlson Sends it over to Limke. Limke dribbles in between the legs. Limke points at some open space, but he goes to the top of the key with it. Nelson now has it on the left side. Nelson finds Carlson. 3 on the shot clock. Kicks it out. Here comes a 3 from Nelson on the left side. That one front rim no good. Fode Sharif, though, comes away with the offensive board. So the Highlanders will steal this one. Adam Bitts is trying to run up the court. Nice job, though, by Parker Nelson on the defense on running all the way back. So 13.5 left in this ball game. Score remains 60-17 in favor of West Fargo on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. This one tossed into Burchell. Burchell, nice little fake. Now he drives baseline, puts that one up. No good. Rebound punched in the air, but it's going to be caught by Nick Carlson. That's already his 9th rebound of this ball game. Grepsrud has it. Sends it over to Zepeda. Zepeda now dribbles. Carlson in the paint, and he'll jump. That one no good. Rebound for Socorro of Valley City. So the Highlanders closing out their regular season here tonight. They're going to get the play-in game. We've talked with Coach Bitts before. Socorro puts that one up, rattles around, and in. So Socorro will have a chance for a three-point play. As I was saying, we've talked to Coach Quist before on Coffee with the Coaches, which, by the way, returns this Saturday, 9 a.m. live at Alley Beans. KOVC, all coaches always welcome. We've talked to Coach Quist before on the show, and he said he wants the team playing their best basketball come towards the end of the season. Well, that's going to be on Saturday in the play-in game. If that's going to be their time to play their best game, what a perfect time. Segura's free throw, no good, so he cannot complete the three-point play. Score is now 60-19 in favor of West Fargo. Packers have it. Nelson drives, kicks this one out for Carlson. Carlson spins, kicks this one out. Limke gives it to Nelson. Nelson drives in the paint, kicks it out. Grepsrud, he'll take a three-pointer, and he will nail that one. Jaden Grepsrud, he's now 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. 63-19 is the lead now for the Packers on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Bernston chucks up that shot, no good. Grepsrud will come away with his third rebound. Packers have it. Carlson, top of the key now for Limke. Back to Carlson, over to Limke on the left side. Bounce pass to Zepeda. Zepeda has it, finds Limke. Limke drives, kicks this one out. Grepsrud, he'll take another three. That one front of the rim and goes in. A little bit of help right there on the front rim, and it still goes in. 66-19 now the lead for the Packers on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. 11:45 left in this one. Burchell thought Bernston was going to jump to catch that pass. Bernston did not. Goes out of play. Packers get the turnover. Will Eggert makes his way back into the game. So this is a game the Highlanders will probably just burn the tape and move forward, as they're trailing big time here, 66-19 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. 11.5 to go. Zepeda sends a pass over to Peyton McGregor just into the game, and that one's going to be stolen by Krewald. Krewald pulls up. Bounce pass to Bernston. Bernston catches, kicks it over. Jacobson, he'll chuck up a three. That one rims in and out, no good. Grepsrud with another rebound. That's his fourth. Packers move it up the court. Give this one to Limke. As now Nick Carlson has it. Grepsrud, he'll take another three from the corner and sinks that one as well. Jaden Grepsrud, 5 for 5 from beyond the arc. He's got 17 points here. 69-19 is the lead on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard in favor of West Fargo. This one tossed over. Burchell, he'll take a three on the left side. That one off the rim, no good. Rebound for Peyton McGregor. West Fargo has it as they move up the court. See a couple Highlanders about to come in. Grepsrud, he will miss his first three-pointer of the ball game now, 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. Rebound for Valley City. Looks like Bratrud and Tucker Orner about to make their way back in for the Highlanders at the next stoppage. Burchell has it, sends a pass. It's going to be picked off by Nick Carlson. Carlson slows things down, goes over that center court stripe. Quickly fires a pass now over to McGregor. To Limke, top of the key. Limke sends a pass over to Zepeda. Bounce pass as that one now Picked up by McGregor. Grepsrud, he'll drive, little reverse layup, high off glass, in for two. Good touch by Grepsrud, gets that one to go. He's got 19. His team's up 71-19 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard is West Fargo. But 9:40 left in this one. That pass is going to be stolen now by McGregor. It's been all West Fargo all evening long. Nothing has changed. Carlson back to the top of the key. Grepsrud has it. Gives it to McGregor. McGregor dribbles once. Now a bounce pass to Carlson. Carlson has it. Gives it to Grepsrud. Shot clock at 12. He's going to take a deep three. That one's going to miss. Hit the bottom of the basket. Go out of play. Isaac Fitz into the game for the Packers. First time he's been in tonight. Ari Bratrud, Tucker Orner back in for Valley City. Reese Krewald also back in for the Highliners. This pass over to Orner. Orner has it, dribbles with the right hand, kicks it out to Jacobson. Aiden Jacobson drives, kicks this one out, and he's going to be fouled. Peyton McGregor picks up his first foul. Fourth team foul here in the second half for the Packers as they run it up the court after the missed shot by Valley City. This one's out to Zepeda. Over to McGregor. His bounce pass will be stolen by Bratrud. Nice job by the Highlanders, number 52, to anticipate that steal. Jacobson has it, dribbles behind the back. Pulls up, sends it over. Krewald, he'll take a three on the left side. Front rim, no good. Bratrud cannot get the rebound. Instead, it's Isaac Fitz who comes away with it. This one over now for Max Foe. Max Foe into the game for the first time for West Fargo. Shot clock's at 16 for the Packers. Their lead 71-19 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Here's a three on the right side. That one rattled around, no good. Shooting that three was Cole Tideman. And there's going to be a foul on the rebound. Wait to see who they called it on. It's going to be on a Packer. Max Foul picking up the foul. That's his first. Fifth team foul for the Packers here in the second half. Jacobson up the court with it to Orner. Tucker Orner's going to drive. He pulls up, kicks it out to Reese Krewald. Krewald with it. Now for Bratrud down low. Ball's going to be stolen and a foul is going to be called. A jump ball. Possession goes to Valley City. 8 minutes exactly left in the ball game. 71-19. West Fargo leads it on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Bratrud kicks it out. And now here's a three from Jacobson. That one off the rim, no good. Rebound to Caden Zepeda. Highliners playing in the playing game on Saturday. Again, we don't know who they're going to play yet or what time or where. We do know it's going to be a road game. Zepeda catches this one in stride, kicks this one out to Fitz. Back to Zepeda. Shot clock's at 10. And now here comes a three-pointer from Foe on the left side. That one rattles around, no good. Fitz had the offensive rebound for a moment, but now it's knocked out of play. This one's inbounded to Nick Parries. Foe has it, back to Parries. Parries quickly now sends a pass to Tideman. Foe has it, Foe drives, he goes to put it up. Nice job by Bratrud to eject that one, as he has a good laugh after that. Jacobson cannot corral that pass, it's going to go out of play, and it's going to be another turnover from Valley City. 7:06 left in this one, as Packers will take over. So the Highliners trail 71-19 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Packers move it up the court. This one sent over to Nick Parries. Parries now fires a pass to Isaac Fitz. Parries has it on the left side, back to Fitz. Now thrown to the right side for Noah Yankee. Foe finds Yankee, and they're going to say number 40 for West Fargo traveled. So it's going to be a turnover by the Packers. Highliners will take over with the possession. As now this one's sent over for Orner. Orner kicks it over. Aiden Jacobson. Jacobson all the way across. Finds Carson Eggert into the game for the first time tonight. Jacobson has it. As the crowd slowly but surely starting to leave here tonight as the Highliners turn it over. Yankee has it, and Brattrud's down on the ground in pain, grabbing that right leg way back on the Highliner end of the court. And now finally, the stoppage of play as West Fargo, the head coach, called the timeout as he saw Brattrud writhing in pain. So we're going to step aside for a break. We'll be back at 30 right here on KOVC.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Lockout Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue at 701-845-6938 or James M. Lockout, CPA, at 845-1660. Services offered through Investment Advisors, a division of Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Securities offered through Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer and member of FINRA and SIPC.
That timeout was brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation. 6:11 left in this one. 71-19 is the score in favor of West Fargo. Brattrud being helped up, not putting any weight on that right knee as he's jumping on that left leg, being helped to the locker room. So we wish all the best to Ari Brattrud. Looks like his night may be done. As he tried to spin to make a play, just went down and immediately grabbed that right knee. So West Fargo takes over in possession. Tideman sends a pass over to Isaac Fitz. By the way, shout out to the West Fargo coach, because he's the one that called the timeout to stop the play. At the end of the day, they are high school kids. These are adults for the most part with coaches. You got to look out for the safety of the players. So we want to give a shout out to the West Fargo coach for calling that timeout. Zach Sikora with it. Throws it down low. That one's going to be stolen, battled around. Just barely kept in, though, by West Fargo. Isaac Fitz has it. He'll make his way up the court. Sends a pass over to Noah Yankee. Yankee with it. Sends a pass over to Fitz. Fitz drives. Now he kicks it out. Parries for Foe. Foe with it over to Fitz. Fitz pulls up. Shot clock at 11. Now here comes a three-pointer for West Fargo. That's going to miss everything and go out of play. Cole Tideman is the one that shot that. Getting back to the head coach of West Fargo, Coach Adam Palczewski. There's a lot of coaches in sports all around the country. You know, you see in high school, especially college as well, where they probably wouldn't call that timeout, but kudos to the West Fargo coach. He did to stop play, so help could be tended over to Brattrud. That three-pointer, no good from Bernston. West Fargo comes away with the board as the clock ticks to underneath 5 to go. Now here comes a three on the left side. That one is good from Noah Yankee. He'll get a three-pointer here in this one, his first point to the ball game. 74-19 now your score in favor of the Packers on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Bitts takes a serpentine route to the right side. Bounce pass to Bernston. He tosses a high one for Carson Eggert, who has to jump up to catch it, but he does. Eggert tries to send a leading pass for Sikora. A little too strong on that one. It's going to go out of play off a Highliner. Tucker Orner comes back into the game as we reach 9 o'clock. As we'll pause for 10 seconds for station identification.
This is 1490 KOVC AM Valley City and 96.3 K242CZ Valley City. The voice of the Valley.
4:17 left in this one. 74-19 is your score in favor of the Packers on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. This one now passed to the top of the key to Max Schell. Now in the corner, here comes a three-pointer for West Fargo, and they nail that one. Nick Parries, that's his first points of the ball game, a three-pointer. 77-19 is your score in favor of the Packers. Adam Bitts, he'll take a 25-foot jumper, and he sinks that one. For Bitts, that's his first points of the ball game. And then Parries answers with a three-pointer. So Nick Parry's back-to-back three-pointers here. 79-21 is the score in favor of West Fargo as Zach Sikora is dropped down to the ground. It's going to be a foul on the Packers. Max foul picks up his second, the sixth team foul for the Packers. So this one's inbounded for Valley City. Orner, he'll take a three. It looks like it was deflected on the initial shot, as this one's now passed over to Max Shell. And now it's going to be a traveling call, as that pass was to Peyton McGregor. Tried to catch it in stride and turn, but he traveled. This one's going to be inbounded for Valley City as they move it up the court. Highliners have it. Sends a pass over to Sikora. Down low, Burchell, he'll break free and go off glass for two. Cal Burchell up to 9 points now, as catching that one in stride, no good, was Isaac Fitz on the rebound, but he will get the rebound for the layup, and he'll get his first 2 points. 81-23 is your score in favor of West Fargo. 2:45 left in this one on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Sikora has it. Sikora gives this one to Orner. Kicks it out for Bitts. Bitts, top of the key straight away. He drives, kicks this one out on the bounce pass to Sikora. Pump fakes on the three, steps beyond the arc. Burchell will take the three on the right side. Front rim, no good. Rebound will be gathered by Cole Tideman. So 2:20 left in this one, as the Packers will complete the sweep here in Valley City. Packers girls won earlier. The boys team about to win here, as that pass is going to be turned over. Valley City will make their way up the court. Here's Bernston, and then he's stripped from behind by Isaac Fitz. So it doesn't matter the big lopsided score. West Fargo is going to play tough all the way through 40 minutes. Or 36 minutes, I should say. Valley City State College, they had 2 20-minute halves. We get 2 18-minute halves. Stoppage of play on the foul. Andrew Bernston will pick up his third foul. Reese Krewald, Carver Peterson make their way back into the game for Coach Quist's Highliners. So the Packers to inbound this one. Max Shell, number 15, will get the inbound pass. Shell trying to dribble away from a little bit of trouble there. He will find Peyton McGregor. McGregor hits Tideman with the pass. Now for Shell. Shot clock down to 12 for the Packers. Just trying to drain the clock as we reach 90 seconds left in the ball game. Shell has it beyond the arc. Shell's going to drive. Stripped of the ball, and now having to take a quick three-pointer and hitting it as he was going backwards was Peyton McGregor. Had no business making that three-pointer, but he hits it. 84-23. It will extend the score on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard as we tick down to 1:05 left to go in the ball game. This one passed over. Bernston has it, drives, kicks it out. Adam Bitts will corral it. Bitts with the left-hand dribble as we tick below a minute to go. Bitts drives. He's going to be fouled as he put up that shot. So the Highliner Activity Center emptying out here, as I believe that foul. First free throw from Bitts is no good. I believe that foul is on Nick Perry's. Talon Larson into the game for the Highliners, number 32. Second free throw from Bitts does not go either, so Bitts 0-4 from the stripe here tonight. As now, stoppage of play. Carson Eggert will come into the game for Valley City. 49.5 seconds left here at the Hack. And the Packers going to move on, get their 16th win of the season. Max Shell has it, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Now pass over to Isaac Fitz. Fitz will just pass this around. I doubt the Packers shoot the ball until they absolutely have to here. They have 9 left on the shot clock. And now here comes a deep three-pointer. That one off the rim, no good. Shooting that one was Cole Tideman. Shot clock is turned off for the night. 20 seconds to go. Krewald, he'll take a three on the left side. That one off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Max Shell. And the Packers will take it over the center court line. Max Schell will dribble out the clock, and that will be your ball game here in Valley City. Just a total dominant effort tonight by the West Fargo Packers as they come into Valley City, and both teams will complete the sweep. Packers get the win here, 84-23. We're going to step aside for break. When we come back, we'll wrap it up right here on KOVC.
I love a perfect lawn.
I'm your Husqvarna power equipment expert.
An articulated mower, precision performance.
With chainsaws, mowers, tractors, trimmers.
Swedish engineering.
I'll help you choose exactly what you need.
I feel the power.
And if you break it, I can fix it.
Of outdoor power equipment.
You deserve more power.
I want to share that power with you.
Power equipment is my life.
I feel the power.
Husqvarna spoken here.
Your Husqvarna dealer is SNS Auto Electric, Valley City.
Beef it up with an order of locally fed and grown beef from Valley Meat Supply. Order by the front, side, or hind. It's all cut, wrapped, and sharp frozen. Valley Meat Supply also has hogs, half or whole. And check out their meat cases for a large selection of fresh meats and sausages. They slaughter every Tuesday and Thursday. Call 845-4705 or 800-752